radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.
Power99.com. I am Mina SayWhat, sitting here with the very sexy, like muscular. I'm not even going to touch you because you just look too
it's
hot.
Okay to
Kevin
touch.
McCall.
I don't bite.
Oh, really?
It's okay to touch.
That's how we doing it today. Kevin McCall, thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
We have been hearing a lot about you. You are like what's poppin.net right now. Like you're doing a lot of writing. Right. You are doing some stuff for Chris Brown. Tell me, first of all, where you from? Tell us a little bit about your sexy self.
Well, thank you. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Watts to be exact. Born and raised Cali boy, so West Coast.
Okay.
And what else you asked me?
Tell us, how you got to where you are. How'd you hook up with Chris Brown? Because you've been doing a lot of stuff with him. It's
funny because, I was in college at the time where I started being on MySpace and trying to reach out to people to get into the music. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people turned me down because I had like my football pictures up, and it's like, how many athletes, if we go down the list, how many athletes were really successful in music? Kobe did a record, Shaq, Ron Artest, So I got put in that category. So, but one kid named Andre Merritt, he told me when I come back to LA, when I graduated, that I could be around the studio. We didn't know that, a year later he would be writing for Chris Brown. He did Forever and Disturbia.
Okay.
And I was able to, just be around the studio and brush shoulders with Chris and eventually show him what I could do.
Right. So your first thing with Chris was Deuces, the first song that you worked on, or you worked on?
No, the first song that we ever worked on was a song called Smile and Wave for a group called Rich Girl.
Okay.
They were Rich Craft's group, And 7 is actually a girl that's in our writing camp. It's a writing camp with me, Chris, and 7. And we wrote 3 times and a lot of the new stuff that you hear. But that was the first record that we ever did. The first record me and Chris ever collaborated on was a song called Twitter. That was just like a little leak song to Twitter just started popping. So
right.
We tried to, piggyback off of that.
So eventually you end up Grammy nominated for Deuces. You end up rapping on TV on the Cypher with him.
Right.
Did he kind of help you transition into the rapping?
Yeah, because I tried to rap, when I was in high school, and I was a huge Eminem fan. And, back then Eminem rapped about the craziest stuff. So I was trying to do that, and it was nothing that I was doing.
Yeah.
And that's why, I respect rappers like Drake and people like that who rap about what they really do. They don't try to act like they, street dudes or that they doing this and that and the other. And, me and Chris just started playing around with the rapping on that Twitter song. That was really when we first started trying to take it serious. And so we've been rapping about 2 years now, and just really respecting the craft. It's a lot of, bubblegum rappers out there, and that's cool too for the club and all that, but we've been really, doing our homework and respecting what rap should be.
Right. Okay, so do you do any singing?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
I grew up in the church, so
yeah.
I grew up singing in the choir, and I also,
you're a church boy, and you play sports, and you look good. Oh, the lady's gonna love you, for real. So, what kind of singer are you? Are you the sexy sexual singer, or what you singing about when you singing?
A lot of my records are sex driven, because it's something I feel like I know something about.
Oh,
I
really?
used to not, sing a lot about love, until I, figured out what that was. Because if I was singing about love and I never been in love, it was showing the music.
Okay.
But, now that I've been through that and experienced more things in my life, I can write about love, and people love my love songs because it's more classic. It takes you back to the old school a little more, and it has more substance. And the ladies really gravitate towards that. Songs like Compliments, that's a big one that, people of all ages are gravitating towards right now.
Right. So you're a singer, you're a rapper, you're a writer.
Right.
And producing.
Right.
And wow, that's a big deal. So you've written for some people here. I mean, Carrie Hilson, Diddy Dirty Money, Justin Bieber on his Christmas album. Like, you really doing the damn thing. And Chris just opened up all of that for you.
He opened up all those doors and kind of showed me, he gave me tips too, because coming into it, that was just a raw talent. But Chris is, although he's just a couple years younger than me, he's a vet in the game. He's been, doing this, and he's been winning. So I learned a lot from him and his team.
Yeah, that's dope, man. You coming on under a dude that is just stupid versatile, you know? So you got a new joint now, and it's with Big Sean.
Right.
And tell me about this record. Why'd you decide to, go this route? You talking about being naked again. First we stripping, and now we naked.
And that comes up a lot. That's why we made sure on the video that we kind of went a whole different approach to it.
Really?
We're all in suits. It's real high class. We're in art galleries. We're at fashion shows. And it's just going to make the ladies say, wow, they on their grown men. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Sean. He came and shut it down.
And Chris Brown directed this, yes?
Chris Brown and Jeffrey Tabarez. Shout out to Riveting Entertainment. They made it look like a movie. Okay. My first video is really looking like some... like professional Transformers
A-list
type budget, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. It's you lucky dude, man. So who else are you working with right now?
Just did a lot of stuff on Tank's new album. It's going to come out.
I seen that he tweeted you.
Yeah, because I did his first single, Next Breath.
Okay.
Got a couple features on there as well. Of course, Chris Brown's
Of course.
Fortune.
Yeah. Can you tell us anything about that?
I think it's going to be, personally, it's going to be better than Fame. So if people liked Fame, they're going to really love this record. I think he's going to set a new standard for R&B and just music in general. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to set the tone, and it's going to be hard to follow. It's going to be hard for people to follow.
You heard it. Kevin McCall. And who else are you working? You working with Diggy?
Yeah.
I read, yes.
I've been working with Diggy. He's real talented.
Yeah.
2 Chainz. He just
2
did something.
Chainz.
Yeah. He heating up.
Hold up. You got a ratchet record with 2 Chainz?
It's not even ratchet.
It's not even ratchet?
It's on some Tupac,
really?
type vibe
2
like that.
2 Chainz is taking Tupac that route.
Yeah. I'm rapping. He's rapping, It's he killed it too.
Really?
I can't tell you what it's called enough.
So
it's a surprise.
Okay. And who else you working with?
I just did something for Lil Keke Palmer.
Oh, dope. Yo, you're mad versatile.
Yeah,
2 Chainz and Tank? Who does that?
Right.
Nobody but Kevin McCall, clearly. So you did something for Mimi, and what else?
Who else?
For Keke, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, who's Mimi? Who else, man?
You just working right now?
I'm working. I'm focusing a lot on my project,
Right.
When I come and meet people like you, y'all give me a lot of energy. And when I come back home, I'm inspired to make new songs. So I got an album done, but I'm going to go in the studio and stay in that lab and keep trying to perfect the album so that when it comes out, every song is like a single.
Yeah.
And it just lasts. Kind of like Usher's Confessions. Like, that's how I want my album. I want it to be that type of caliber of album. So.
Yeah, maybe you should put out mixtapes too. Like, how like everybody be putting out mixtapes and be having people all anticipating the project and everything. So you're working on a mixtape before the album?
That's good that you brought that up. Fan of a Fan was a really big mixtape for all of us. I'm glad Chris and Tiger let me be a part of that. And they got part 2 coming out. So
dope.
I'm going to be a part of that. I'm going to put out an LP or mixtape. Showcasing the singing and the rapping because, they got to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So you're going to see some hot music.
You are a great looking guy here. Your label is pimping you out, dude, because what they sent me first was a half naked picture of you. And I was like, okay, I didn't even know I was working with all this. So right now, I need you to show the ladies what's going on under here.
Under here?
Under here. Do you do that?
I don't think they're ready for that.
The church? No, they always ready. You don't know about these Philly girls, boo. They are always ready to go.
I don't think they're ready for me I'll do that button right there.
That's not enough for them.
Show
really?
The taco meat. Y'all ready for this?
You got some. Oh my God.
She got me strip teasing.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin McCall, for coming.
Thank you.
I put you under the pressure, and he didn't crack, so it's pretty good. It's power99.com. Make sure you check me on the morning show with Uncle O, Mikey Dread, and Mother Knows, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Kevin McCall, you on Twitter, yes?
Yes, you can follow me on Twitter at Kevin McCall, and I do follow back.
All right. Peace.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Your radio is locked to Philly's Power 99 FM.